So to edit your photogram, this one's been repeated several times to create a really kind of radial pattern. If you've done this, there's another video on this. You might have different parts of your photogram on different layers. So if you save this as a JPEG, that will take care of that if you reopen it and close it as a JPEG. But I can just right click on the background layer and flatten the image and make it one. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm going to show you how to edit from here. So now I can just go into image and adjustments. One of the best things for photograms I found is under exposure. So image adjustments, exposure. The offset, if you look, if I pull the tab to the left, it will really darken the blacks without getting rid of a whole lot of detail within the photogram. So I really like that. So that was image and adjustments and exposure under offset. Like you could play with, I mean, this is only black and white, so you can't do a whole lot with these. But a couple other things you could do: brightness and contrast. Some of my students really like to go in and add a new layer and start playing with like paint. So you could essentially paint on this. And obviously that looks terrible. But remember, when you paint, if you play with the blending modes, some of these, like say darker color, will completely make the areas where you paint on the black disappear. So you won't even be able to see. I can quickly like paint this a color, or you could do lots of different colors. Remember, you can play with the opacity as well. So this can just make your image look really different and kind of fun by adding color and things like that. Another thing is some students like to control I on the background and just invert it. But just like with anything else, you can clean it up with the spot healing tool. You can crop it in a bit or straighten it if you need to. But this is a repeated one with 4 different photograms combined together. So if you want to learn how to do that, you have to watch the other video. This is just to do some simple edits like inverting, adding color, or just darkening up and kind of cleaning up the background.